I'm in for that work. When you walk a line. In the caravan, try me, I deserve it. Nothing to be lurking.
Yeah.
You make a like, now you don't like it. You know I dealt with you the nicest. Nobody touched me in the right. Nobody text me in a crisis. I believe that all of your dreams are durations. You took my heart, all my keys, and my patience. You took my heart, I must leave a decoration. You mistaken my love, I brought for you for foundation. All that I wanted from you was to give me something that I never had, something that you never seen, something that you never been. But I wake up and nothing's wrong. Just get ready for work. To me, I be work. To me, I be work. See me do me dirt. Cause I'm in for that work. When you walk a line. In the caravan, try me, I deserve it. Nothing to be lurking.
Yeah.
You make a like, now you don't like it. You know I dealt with you the nicest. Nobody touched me in the right. Nobody touched me in a crisis. I believe that all of your dreams are durations. You took my heart, all my keys, and my patience. You took my heart, I must leave a decoration. You thinking my love, I brought for you for foundation. All that I wanted from you was to give me something that I never had, something that you never seen, something that you never been. But I wake up and nothing's wrong. Just get ready for work. To me, I be work.
No more applause, you guys. I appreciate it. It's Mocha Mima. Y'all see me live on camera. Let me take my little thing. No, I'm gonna leave it up so people know who I am when they come in. You're welcome. It's me, Mocha Mima. Welcome to this show here. Listen, y'all, this show is getting on my nerves. We put up some comments. Hey, Monique, welcome. And here I am again telling y'all welcome. This show right here is getting on my nerves for real. Now for some tea for the show. Well, let me just go back a little before I give you some tea. Wait, let me take this. Hold on 1 minute. Let me take this. Let me see how I could take that down. I'm trying to see if I can take down that there with my name. I don't know if I can take it down. I gotta figure it out. But anyway, so this one here, who I can't stand, I did a video on that yesterday. She was detained in Cannes during the Cannes Festival last week. There was some issue. Some lady said her and her sister robbed them. Oops, sorry about that, y'all. I don't think it's true, but I'm hoping, listen, I'm hoping, really hoping, Bria, that this is not some publicity stunt. I'm really hoping it's not a publicity stunt, Bria. I've been looking online to try to see something. Hey, Kiki, welcome. Hey, Mr. Meter Joe, welcome. Thank you guys so much for being here. Make sure you hit that like button. And let me say, like it says on my banner, all thoughts, views, topics expressed in this video are those of me, Mocha Mima, and my guests. Now, for entertainment purposes only, all commentary is alleged. Y'all, listen, I hate that this happened. If it did happen to her, I hope it's not some publicity stunt that she's trying to do, because I'm trying to find out stuff and I can't find anything. I'm even looking in the French papers, and I know a little bit of French, not a lot, but just a little. So we're going to see. I'm going to keep looking because I ain't crazy about her. But anyway, this week we're introduced to two new roomies, Summer and Jason. Now, let me read their bios. Now, Summer, let me read what they say. This is whatever. Summer Marie Thomas is a force to be reckoned with. When she walks into the room, all heads turn. Yeah, okay. She comes from a Jamaican family and was raised in Pasadena, California. Her love of writing was brought to Sundance in 2019, where she met Jasmine, and the two have been friends ever since. Summer pursues a career in screenwriting, and she is currently a production coordinator for a boutique production company in LA, where she films and pitches out her first script. She's in need of a vacation and is looking forward to experiencing Black excellence on the Vineyard for the first time. And then there is Jason. Jason Like, when he's not serving celebrity clients as a senior flight attendant for one of the top airlines, Jason Like is preoccupied with dancing, socializing, and being the life of the party. All right, now, Jason. He's an entrepreneur with projects such as skincare and beard oils. He is an entrepreneur. Oh, wait. Born and raised in Chicago. Shout out to Chicago. He has a vigorous work ethic and knows how to put his game face on and not let trauma define him. I wonder what the trauma is. Jason is very close to Jasmine, as they were roommates when she met Silas, and he talks about that in the episode, and Silas does too. While he tends to be the counselor of his friend group, he often finds himself at the center of the drama. Now, Jason seems to be okay. Summer, I'm still on the fence a little bit about her. So, y'all, also in this episode, we find out Nick got a girlfriend. Y'all, I'm going to give y'all the tea right now. Now, I found out her name. When he said her name was Tasia during the episode, I went to the Google and Schmoogle. Couldn't find nothing. So I went to, let me show y'all. Wrong thing. Went to his Instagram, right? So when I went to his Instagram, I looked at his posts. So couldn't find something there. So I looked through his posts. So I saw the name Tasia Monet Burrows. So that's her right there, pretty girl. So then that's when I went to the Google Schmoogle for her. So then after I went to the Google Schmoogle for her, and then I looked at what they were saying up there. Let me show you what I found about her. Now, mind you, let me go back to her. Educator by day, pole dance competitor, instructor by night, curly girl traveler. You see that there? Pole dance. So he kind of got a little bit of a type there. So, like I said, went to the Google Schmoogle, right? Ooh, wait a minute. Let me go back here. Then found her on Google, and she is a brand ambassador for Laws of Gravity performance apparel. And here is their ambassador highlight, Tasia Monet. So here she is, right here. And somehow I cannot get this to play. I don't know if it's because I put it on mute because I don't know what the music is. I don't want to get a copyright little thing. But this is about her saying that she was a competitive cheerleader and dancer for her entire life. She loves competing. After graduating from college and relocating from New York to Georgia, she thought that part of her life was over. She put all of her time and effort into work in grad school, but no longer performed or competed. And she goes on, yada, yada, yada. So if you guys want to check out more about her, go to lawsofgravity.co/Tasia blog ambassador. Sorry about that. And you can check her out. I'll link it in the video anyway. And she talks about, I don't know why my daughter keeps calling me. She's right outside. And she talks about being in pole dance performances and all that. Here's more of her here. So I'll put this link in there if you want to go check her out and whatnot. But she's a pretty girl. Like I said, there's not much of her on Google, because she does try to keep everything with her private. But I'm like, hey, go ahead, Nick. Their pictures were cute. These are the pictures they had up on the show. Very cute. So, hey, I'm happy for him, But, the episode opens back up with where they left off last week when he was letting them know that he has a girlfriend. I thought he was going to say that he was gay. That's what I thought he was going to say, because he's very metro. You know how he is with his clothes and all that kind of stuff. That's what I thought he was going to say. He had a big smile, which I was glad to see. He talked about how he met at a New Year's party. He said she wants to be private about everything. Hold on 1 minute. Yeah, that's good. He wants to be private about everything. She wants to be private. Then it goes on to Silas and Jasmine. They're kind of cuddling. They're saying they don't get enough cuddle time, which I don't get, because they're always showing them getting it in on the little cam that's in their room. But okay. Then the guys decide they're going to go out and work out. The ladies go for a mimosa walk. Preston really wants to go with the ladies. He doesn't want to go with the guys. But he goes out with the guys anyway, because Silas is his line brother, and they want to help him get in shape or whatever. And while they're out there, he's trying to work out. All the other guys are muscular. I guess he's feeling some type of way. But then he goes on to tell them, he has a different body type than those guys. Those guys are kind of muscly, and I guess they've been all working out a lot, and he hasn't been. So, he's past that and kind of done with them. The ladies go on their mimosa walk. They're talking about everything that's going on. They talk about Nick and how they couldn't believe that Nick has a girlfriend, but he was saying that Shanice was going to be his wife. And, he was sliding in and out everyone's DMs. So, they were just, wondering about that. So, the ladies love their walk. So then after that, they go back, because Shanice has to leave at 1:00 to get her, her ride is coming. She's going to get her plane to go back to New York to go to work. So the ladies sing that viral thing, I gotta go home, or whatever it was, that was so cute back on TikTok and everything. Then they go to get changed or do whatever they're going to do. They're going to blow up these things for the pool. Alex is low-key flirting with Jordan, and Jordan is wondering why he's saying all this stuff to her. Then Nick is having a conversation with Silas about him being controlling about everything with Jordan. But I think because they got together during the pandemic, their relationship is different as far as the friends and everything else. You thought the episode? Yeah, the episode. I mean, it was all right. I'm still kind of pissed off from the thing from last week with what's his name? Amir not telling about his involvement in the whole thing that got Mariah kicked out. I'm still upset about that, but what can I do? Sorry about that. What can you do? Trying to see if I can move that up there. So they're talking. Amir is talking to Bria and Preston, and he's talking about family and about how he didn't know coming there, talking to them, meeting them. I guess he's connecting with his blackness, and he didn't know that he would be he could really be accepted and whatnot. for being who he was. And there's so many people, black people there with different personalities and everything. So he's happy about that, and he shed some tears and everything. Um, then things go on. Jordan convinces Nick to get in the pool. He says he can't swim. I don't know why he goes to try to stand or walk on one of those floaty things. He falls in the pool. That was kind of funny. They order out like a DoorDash for dinner. They all go in and sit to dinner. Um, Make sure I'm going. Yeah, I'm going in the right way with my notes. Um, then the ladies talk about should say Jasmine talks about the arrival of Summer and Jason, about how they're coming, how it might change the dynamic a little bit at the house. Then the ladies confront. Who's saying the crocodile tears? Yeah, he has a disconnect because his mother was from Lebanon, so he's really, and he lives in Texas, but Texas has a, well, he talked about Texas last week about how the disconnect in and about the culture. But the thing about it is this: depending on where you live, you have to seek out your culture. In Texas, I know they have their issues, but culture is something that you really have to seek out. But the ladies confront Nick about calling Shanice the future wife, and on that whole thing, he denies it. Production and Jasmine have their conversations about it. Jasmine said he did say it at her event that she had at her house. They do a little swag surf thing at the table. I thought that was cute. Everybody goes, they talk and everything. They decided to take it in for the night. That's when Bria texts Jasmine and Silas to say that Simon's coming for the week. Um, that Silas and Jasmine are talking. They say it's a problem with him coming for the whole week with everyone in the house, whatnot. I got my hair is locked, and let me take this thing down. My hair is locked, and I got it. I had got it done up in four of well, more than four in the front. There's two in the back, four in the front. And the way it came across like a crown. I had it and I didn't like it, and I took it down. So I got everything braided up. If you could see the front part. You see how it's put together, and I got it in these two little ponytail things with pins in it, and it's bothering me. So you'll see me I'm always touching on it. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with it, but I don't leave out the house really to go anywhere. So ignore me with that. But anyway, so so they're concerned about Simon coming, and then next thing you know, shady production brings back Jasmine and Simon having relations once again, in the relations noises. I'm like, do they do that on the regular Summer House? I've never watched it because it don't have enough black people in there for me, so I never watch it. Um, Silas is concerned about the camera, and that's when he makes this Ray J Kim K reference. I'm like, oh god. The next morning, everybody gets up. Jasmine's talking to Bria about Simon coming. They're having a little talk. Jasmine says that Bria didn't say he was coming for a week. She did say it when they were out at the club that night when they were talking, but I guess it didn't sink in for Jasmine. I guess because of the environment they were in. So they go back and forth, and Jasmine tells her she wants to run it by everybody in the house. And when Bria goes, she calls Shanice to tell her that Alex had approached her about the article that he had seen about Shanice stalking her ex, that whole thing. And that was it with that. They go fishing. They have a good time. They catch some fish. They get back to the house. Bria's gotten some flowers from Simon, so she's kind of happy about that. Summer arrives, and everybody gets to meet her. Silas announces they're having a toga party and if they're doing an Alpha versus Kappa because Silas and Preston are both Alpha for Phi Alpha fraternity, and then Alex and Nick are Kappas from the Kappa Alpha Psi fraternity, and then Summer says this thing. Well, I was in the Alpha. I forget how she says it, but I'm like, is that a white sorority? I don't know. You all know. Let me know in the comments. That's because that's not a black sorority. She's saying she got kicked out of the Alpha Psi, but it's not. It's like that's not the same thing. Then she brings up, is this a like a male thing or whatever way she put it? I'm like, girl, come on. I'm like, please don't start that. And then Jordan makes a reference. She has her male, like her grandfather, I think maybe her father, other men in her family were members of the Omegas, which is the Omega Spy Psi, which is the Qs, were her relatives. And Jason arrives. Him and Jasmine, like I said earlier, were roommates. They were friends. He's straight, and he wants to make sure that Silas doesn't have a problem with him being Jasmine's friend because men sometimes think if a woman has a male friend that's straight, that he might be trying to make the moves on her. But that's not what he was trying to do at all. But that's one of his concerns. Bria's talking to Simon up in her room on the phone. She's really problematic. She really is problematic. I want to add this back in here. And then they go on Jasmine takes Jason on a walk around. Y'all hit the like button. Make sure you hit that like button. They go on a walk around the house. They not go into Bria's room so Jason can meet Bria. She says something real inappropriate to Simon after they leave out. And then she says something about he's 10 inches. I'm like, girl, if you don't stop, that's a damn lie. Then they're down cooking in the kitchen, joking and whatnot. Silas and then Bria asks Silas, can they go and talk? They go have a talk. It gets contentious. Some of the others told Jasmine to go out there. She goes out there to them to listen. Bria accuses Silas of being racist, which I thought was way off base. Like, Bria, she got to go. That's why I made this. She got to go. She really has to go. Jasmine's trying to reason with her, like trying to talk to her and say, like, this is not about you. It's about other people in the house. You got your man coming. Like, other people may want to bring somebody. Maybe they had something going. It's like, your man can't come there and stay the whole time. And her excuse is, oh, he's coming 13 hours. Girl, so what? So what? He could come there and stay 3 days. And then know what? You can leave with him and y'all can go somewhere down the street and stay. He doesn't need to be in the house like that. She's saying to Simon, because you said you want black women to be with black men and whatnot. But what he said was that he wants to see black women get married. He'd like to see them with black men and whatnot. Yeah, Demeter Joe, I don't like her and her long-haired dog, because all I see is dog hair in the food and everywhere else. He's got to go. And I totally understand what Silas was saying. Like, he wants to see black women married to black men because most people marry people of their race and their proximity. That's what most people do. If you're black people, most black people are around other black people. That's who you marry. I mean, there's nothing prejudiced about that. That's just, it's like a lot of times it's how you grow up. You grow up, you have black parents. That's what happens. So she just really gets on my nerves. She really gets on my nerves. So she storms out, says she wants to leave. I think that's when she says she hates it there. She may say it later on. So then they go in, they're having dinner. Silas is kind of telling them, him and Jasmine are telling everyone at dinner what's going on. they're playing games. They're having, everybody's having a good time before dinner. They're playing games and having a good time. Then Silas says he's going to go to the bathroom, but he stops in to talk to Bria. She's being disrespectful. She says, "Oh, I can't get. I hear you having relations." But she doesn't say relations. I hear you having relations all the time. Um, I can't use my dog. I can't f my dog. I can't use my dog to get off and whatnot. She's just, and he's trying to reason with her, like he's really trying to talk to her, and she's just being a nasty little child, and she's just, I just can't stand her. And that's part of the reason why, with this whole thing with what happened to her in France, that's why I part of me believes that it was a publicity stunt, that it didn't happen, because I can't stand her. She's a pain in the neck. um I just, I, I can't with her. I cannot with her at all whatsoever. I can't. I really cannot with her. Like, I want her, I want her going off my TV screen. And if you saw it, please go and watch the video. Yeah, yes, hi, Vibe, how you doing, sis? You're right. She is a black Karen. And I have people getting in my comments saying, "Oh, you was wrong for posting that she got," because what I put she got her N-word wake up call. That's what I put. She got her N-word wake up call because she thinks that she's with this white man. Like, people are gonna accept her. No, they're not, girl. No, they're not. Because you're just, to them, you're just another N-word. You may have a little bit of money, but we're gonna treat you this way. Because they don't care. They do not care if you have money or not. You go there, they don't care nothing about your money whatsoever. So this child, I can't stand her. I'm going to drop the link in case of one of you guys want to come up and talk about this, but I am just so sick of her. I like the show. Part of it is I mean, it is giving me some stuff about Black history. It is giving me some different stuff about Black life. It is giving me some stuff that the other shows don't, but it's like, I guess they're doing it to keep it in the Bravo, I won't say the Bravo algorithm, but to keep in their traditions or whatever. They got to keep it so that it appeals to everybody. I guess if that show was on BET, it would be totally different. A lot of the stuff that they do, they wouldn't be doing. Yeah, yeah, high vibe. That last week, when he didn't step in there and make it known that about what happened, like that right there was some total BS. I'm really hoping that they do a reunion and that they don't use Andy. Please don't let them not use Andy. Like, really, use somebody else. Oh, y'all, I got that ocean spray, cranberry, mango. It be hitting. Mm, mm, mm. I'm really hoping they don't use Andy for the reunion. I really want them to do a reunion if they haven't done it already. Please do not use Andy. I'm tired of looking at Andy's face for everything on Bravo. I'm just sick of him. I'm really just sick of him. But if I had to grade this episode, I'll give it a 7. I'll give it a 7 if I had to grade it. But and that's really giving a 5 for the episode, and I'll just give 2 points because they're black. Because they're black like me, I'll give them an extra 2 points for the blackness. But this right here, this one right here, she got to go. She got to go. I'm so tired of her. Jessica, you see how I put all the different, I couldn't find a French way to put goodbye. I couldn't find the little thing for that. Yep, 2 points for the culture. That's it. That's it, high five. Thank you. 2 points for the culture. I can put the little dog up there. Goodbye, girl. Bye, Felicia. Because I'm sick of her. I am sick of her. I am. I'm tired of that child. Ugh, it's just make me sick. But I'll drop the link again if anybody wants to come out. Me to tell you laughing. Cause that girl tires me out. Then, like I said, if y'all seen the video, that video with her on what you call it? Let me see. Do I have it here? I'm trying to think if I have it up here. I will play it for y'all. Do I have it? I don't have it. I have to pull it off of YouTube. Wait a minute. Because she just... Wait a minute. Let me see if I could get it so I can play it for you guys to see. Let me get it. Hold on 1 minute. Let me just get it. I'll play it for you because this girl, hold on, just bear with me. It's a live show. Make sure y'all hit, while I'm doing this, y'all make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you're subscribed, which I believe you all probably are, and I appreciate you being here. All right, let's see here. Let's see here. Let me go to my... Let's see. I think I'm about to pull it up. I should have had it queued up before for you guys. So, all right, let's see. Okay. All right, let's see here. Mm-hmm.
Family. I normally don't make videos like this, but I'm on vacation with my sister in the south of France. We are staying in Cannes with my boyfriend, Simon.
Can you guys hear that? Give me a thumbs up if you can hear it. I'm looking from another device too. So when I go to play it again, just let me know if you give me some thumbs up if you can hear it being played.
For those of you who don't know who I am Bria. I'm an actress on Summer House Martha's Vineyard, and I'm here attending the film festival for business. I have been booked for events through my agent, and the festival goes from the 16th to the 29th. Yesterday, my sister and I were taken in by French authorities while we were shopping with my boyfriend because a woman had falsely claimed that we robbed her in Zara. We started the day at the Martinez Hotel where we had breakfast, and we were all dressed up because when you're here for the festival, you're dressed up in all dresses. And I had big dresses on. I'll add in videos and photos. After we had pictures and breakfast at the Martinez Hotel, we went to the Corset to buy this for the Campari event that we were booked for with my boyfriend. We went to Hugo Boss, we went to Zara together, we went to Claire's, we went to a couple of boutiques. My boyfriend and I had split up. He had went to Gucci, and we had went to another Zara as well as another boutique to find a dress. We were then approached by 10 policemen on bicycles as we were walking down by the Versace store. They were screaming at us to stop walking and snatch our bags from us. There was innocent bystanders around, and if you've seen us in our dresses, can you please, and if you have any video footage, can you please send to me as soon as possible through Instagram? None of the police officers spoke English. They wouldn't let us call our family members or a lawyer. All they could say is that we matched the description of a robbery. My boyfriend and I, we stayed about literally 5 minutes away from where my sister and I were taken. And we were taken in by the officials without any knowledge. Nobody talked to us. They took us in and forced us into the car and said we weren't allowed to talk to anybody. We didn't know what was going on. My sister is 20 years old. She has never been in trouble. She has never had to do the things that they made us do when we got to the police station. I have never been in trouble, and I have never been through what I've been through because of this. We had a police escort to the police station with 3 or 4 police officers on their motorcycles in the front, our car in the middle, and 4 more in the back, racing through France to get to the police station. When we got to the police station, they took us underground, where we were in a basement. Hey, TikTok family. Where we were underground in a basement. As I was in the car, I was trying to explain to them as the best way I can. I don't speak French. That I'm here because I'm an actress in the States. And I'm here because I was booked for events. And she looked me up on her phone and was like, oh, actress, laughing at me. And they were all making fun of me. When my sister and I got to the police station, they were explaining to the other police officers why we were there. We had our phones, so my phone died. My sister had her phone, so I was able to try to hurry. I told him to wait for my boyfriend to come. They wouldn't allow that. I called my mom as soon as I can, and I called my boyfriend, and I told him the precinct that I was at before they confiscated our phones from us. They didn't tell us anything. They wouldn't let me get in touch with a lawyer. I didn't know why I was there. I didn't know who called on us. I don't know. They then proceeded to take us downstairs where the inmates were being held. It was all Frenchmen screaming and yelling, where they took us into a room and they drug tested us to see if we had been drinking. I was asking why are you guys doing this? And they were like, shh, no. The one police officer put on her phone protocol. So we blew in to the breathalyzer and both of our tests came back 0, 0, 0. We were then brought upstairs where we sat there for what felt like hours. We were there for a little bit, like 2 hours. And then a guy came out and was like, we have to search you and then figure out what we're going to do with you. A lady is here saying you robbed her. So I'm like, what? Like, we're in gowns. Like, what are you talking about? We went downstairs again where the inmates were in a room. They stripped us butt naked, made us bend over, took my hair extensions, took my earrings, my watch, made my 20-year-old sister do that. She has never been in trouble. She has never had to do anything like that in her life. We didn't deserve that. After we were stripped butt naked, we went back upstairs and sat there for another 30 minutes. A detective guy came upstairs and said that my boyfriend was downstairs and that all is good. We were brought to another office with computer screens and they were filing paperwork. It was a lady in there who made us strip again, butt naked in this office, and took our dresses inside out. We were naked there with our heels on, just naked, because she said she wanted to see for herself if we stole or not. I am so hurt by this experience. I have never been through this. I'm humiliated. This happened in front of everybody. And I want justice. I want justice for what happened to my sister. They made us sign papers in French without letting us call a lawyer or anything. Our stuff was still taken. I don't know what I signed. I want a lawyer as soon as possible. If anyone knows a lawyer, international lawyer that can help me with this case. They told me to go to the embassy since it happened on a Saturday. I can't go to the embassy until tomorrow morning, which is going to be Monday. I was not received any paper or discharge papers. They will not give me my case number. They will not tell me anything. They told me to leave. My boyfriend had made videos, and I'm gonna include the videos. If you are in Cannes right now and you saw us, or you're a business owner that knew that we purchased everything and you took photos with us, please contact me as soon as possible. If there's any lawyers, please contact me to help me, because I don't know what's going on. I was let out, but I want my case number. I want everybody that was involved. This is not okay. This is emotionally damaging to me. I'm scared to go out. They were asking how long we're going to stay here for. I don't know if they're plotting again. I don't even know if there was a lady. I feel like it was made up. And I feel like they only drug tested us to try to keep us there because they knew they fucked up. So I'm just asking for help and to spread awareness and to be careful. If you're a young woman of color or a young woman of anything, be careful, because people could just make up things, or you could just be taken by police without any explanation. And I'm traumatized by it. I don't know how I feel. I have another week left of vacation here and I want to go home. It's my 1-year anniversary and I'm very heartbroken. I'm going to include the videos. Please, if anyone's seen me by the Versace store in Cannes, please send me videos if you have any videos, because I knew there was people there taking videos of what was going on. But this is my sister and I. This was us at the Martinez Hotel before we went shopping. This was us and our driver before. I want justice. This is me getting out of my driver to go shopping in front of Zara. My sister and I in a police station. As you can see, I was devastated. This is the police station in Cannes that held us. When I went back with a friend that's a translator, and we went to the police station so she could translate, they told her, "You're making a monologue. Don't come to our police station with that." They didn't give us any information. They didn't want to talk to us. They told us to go to the embassy or go to the internal police on Monday. They wouldn't let us in the police station. My friend recorded both conversations that we will use to take legal action. And I just want to spread awareness to anybody that's on vacation. Please be careful. Always travel with a family member or a boyfriend. If my boyfriend wasn't there, I don't know what would happen. They could have created something. They were looking to create something. So the fact that I have a German white boyfriend who was able to go in and talk to a detective that was German also, it made things better, because he explained to them that I was an actress in the States, that I was here. My agency did book me for big events here. And you know what the detective said? "I'm very sorry. The woman probably called out of jealousy." So we get booked, we get butt naked, we get our items stripped from us from head to toe, a 20-year-old and a 27-year-old Black American, because a lady, which we don't know what her ethnicity is, called and said that we robbed her for cash in Zara, where I have money. I'm a well-known actress, and you guys do that to me. You are not allowed to do that. You are not allowed to take me in, tell me nothing. You basically kidnapped me and my sister. You're not allowed to do any of that. And you do it anyways. And you don't get us a translator. You don't let us call a lawyer. You don't let us call my parents. You don't even know if she was a minor. And you did that shit to us. Justice will be served. I'll do 2 more things. When my boyfriend spoke to the detective, he told him that that lady did out of jealousy, to walk away with doing that out of jealousy. As you're watching the lady who did that, it was the most horrible thing you can ever do in your life, and I'm gonna let you know that. Second, when they dumped all of our belongings out on the street to see, we had every single receipt with every single item, and I want to share that with you guys as well. So they knew we didn't have anything on us. They knew we didn't rob, and I didn't carry a purse. I didn't carry any money. I paid with my Apple Pay, with my credit card the whole entire time, because I don't carry cash when I'm on vacation. So I will show you that as well. These are the items that they dumped on the street, and these are all of the receipts that it's paid. It says it was paid with credit. This is me getting out of my driver.
Oh, that was it. Demeter Joe, listen. I meant to go through. I was too busy to go through and look on her ID, with the IDMB page to see if she's an actress. Because I'm like, girl, what have you been in besides this show? I'm like, I'm hoping it's not a hoax. I mean, I hope, not that I hope that this really happened to her, but girl, if this is a hoax, mm-mm. But it's really traumatic. The whole thing is really traumatic. And like, she should be back in the States by now, because that happened on Saturday the 20th, I think, and she filmed that on the 21st. So she should be back in the States by now. I haven't seen anything at all. And that shows, like, when you go to another country, you have to get information on the where the consulate or the embassy is. I know I did that when I went to Ghana. I went to Ghana right before the pandemic, and I made sure I knew, when I was in Accra, I knew exactly where the U.S. embassy was and everything. And I think I had sent them information beforehand or something. I know I had to do something with the travel group I was with, and had to send information, because you never know what's going to happen. So this girl, listen, I'm going to drop the link again. This girl is, and then you see she turned Karen after. I mean, when you go to other countries, they're not like the U.S. You can't go demanding stuff. They just don't. They don't go by that. Like, they don't go by that. You can't go demanding case numbers and demanding paperwork. I don't even think they give people paperwork here when they let you out from jail, unless they give you your court date or something like that. They don't give you any paperwork proving you were locked up or anything like that. I think they just let you go. So I don't know what she wanted from them. I don't know what she wanted them to give her, and to go back and who knows? You know what? Who knows? I can't even, because I don't like her. I'm kind of biased because of the character that she portrayed. The way she portrays herself on the show. I don't like her, so I'm automatically biased as to what she says and what she does. So I'm just hoping that she gets some. Not only does she get some legal help to see what actually can be done, that her and her sister both get some therapy to help them through this traumatic experience. So I'm not even going to say, I'm going to take her word for it. From here, I'm going to take her word for it that this did happen, that it was a traumatic experience, and that they can get themselves some help to move on from it. Because let me tell you, if that was my granddaughter, listen, I would be locked up over there still. My granddaughter would be back here in the U.S., and I'd still be over there locked up, because I'd be over there cutting up, acting a whole fool. I'd be acting a whole entire fool over in there. They had me in one of them cells feeding me bread and water for real over there, because I would be acting up. So, I don't know. It's crazy. But you guys, I guess nobody's available to come up. I really appreciate y'all being here. Please join me. My next live is going to be on Thursday. It's going to be my usual Thirsty Thursday with the hot topics for what's been going on over the past week or so. And of course, there's a whole lot going on, because it stays that way. So we'll see what's going on for us, what we're going to get into on Thursday. Remember, follow me on my social media and like and subscribe.
Say it with me, kids. If protecting my peace makes me the villain, then bitch, my name is Thanos. Say it with me, kids. If protecting my peace makes me the villain, then bitch, my name is Thanos.
And you guys, I appreciate you all for being here, taking time out of your day for coming in here and hanging out with me. You get to see what Mocha Mima looks like. You see me in my crazy braids, so now you know the face to attach to the name. And once again, thank you. And I will see you guys very, very soon.
Work, work, work. To me, I can work, 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 work. See me do me dirt, 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 dirt. So me for that work, 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 work. When you walk a line, I'm in the curve and murder, da, 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 da. Try me, I deserve it. Listen to if you're lurking. Yeah. You make a like, now you don't like it. You know I dealt with you the nicest. Nobody touched me in the right. Nobody text me in a crisis. I believe that all of your dreams are the